Hey everyone, I've got a quick Unity tip for you for all you script writers out there. And this is specific to the Windows version, although there might be similar issues on the Mac version, but I wouldn't know. The issue is when you create a new script, I'll do a C# script because that's what I like, you're presented with a default script. And it's actually kind of funny. If you watch the official Unity tutorials on scripting, there's a few videos where they actually say, create a new script, delete all this stuff, and start from scratch. And it seems strange to have stuff there that they've instructed you to remove every time, especially if you don't like the formatting. Personally, I like putting the open braces on the next line, and these are useless comments, and I find I just delete all this stuff every single time. And when you write hundreds of scripts, it just gets annoying, and you think, can't I make this the default? Well, it turns out you can, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to close this, and all those default scripts, there's a default for JavaScript and shaders and all sorts of stuff, and you can find them in here. Go to Computer, go to your Unity installation. I'm using the 64-bit version of Unity 5. So it's going to be in here, Unity, Editor, Data, Resources, and Script Templates. And we can delete these. I was just experimenting with stuff earlier. This is the script. C# script, new behavior script. And if you want to do this for JavaScript, you just substitute this file from here on out. And if you open this in Notepad, you're going to see this. And this is not nice. And it's because Unity and most programming environments are using different line endings than Windows. So Notepad, being a very simple text editor, only recognizes Windows-specific line endings, and therefore it scans the file, sees no line endings, so it considers this all to be one big line. So if we turn off word wrap, it's just going to all be on one line. And there's a way, this is going to cause us a little issue, but we'll fix it later. For now, we just want to open it in WordPad, since WordPad is slightly more intelligent and understands line endings of other systems as well. So let's go ahead and modify this. I'm going to delete all this stuff. Put a tab there. Let's say void start. And we'll do void update. And that should do it. And we're going to save this. Now what that just did is it's going to overwrite the original file, and that is why you saw over here I made a copy of it earlier in case things go wrong. But it's actually going to replace all the line endings with Windows line endings, which is going to give us what we want, but it's going to give us an annoying message every time, and I'll show you what that is in a second here. Delete this, remake it again. That's a perfectly fine name. We open this and perfect. We see our new script, the default script that's way more useful to us. So let's modify it slightly. We'll do int HP, and then we're going to save it. And we get this message. And we're going to get this message every single time unless we change a particular setting. Unity was originally a Mac program. It came to Windows a few years afterwards, and its default line endings are not Windows line endings. It's intelligent enough to parse them and know that they're line endings, but you're going to get this ugly message every time. Apparently, if you mix different kinds of line endings, when you get error messages, they may not show you the proper line the error message came from. So we're going to keep line endings. What we want to do is make everything except a Windows line ending by default. And you do that by going to Project, Solution Options, down here to Code Formatting, C# source code, and we're going to uncheck this, and line endings are going to go to Microsoft Windows. So we're going to hit OK, and we're going to close this, start this over again, create a new script, open it up. Here's our new script. We're going to add our int HP. Whoops, and then we're going to hit File, Save, and no annoying message. And that is how you change the default script in Windows, and hopefully it'll save you a few seconds times 1,000, which is a significant amount of time, and it also relieves some frustration when it just does what you want, rather than assuming what you want and then telling you to delete it anyways. So that's how you do that. Hope that helped, and see you next time.